They said it couldn't be done. They said it wouldn't happen. They were me, and me was wrong because it is happening, and it's happening right now. Hi, welcome to Charmed Heroes Season 2! Yay! This is the second season of our Marvel Universe-inspired TTRPG system set in an original universe with original characters, doing some stuff, getting up to some hijinks. First things first, announcements. Hey, Campaign 3, this Sunday. Will we finally have a plan? That's a great question. Hopefully it won't be 3 hours of us talking about maybes like it was last time. On Monday, Talk With Me. Matt, is there a title? What do you want to tell the people about Talk With Me?
There is no title, but I will say that it is the biggest episode yet, with, I would say, the most famous guest we've ever had. That's not even a joke.
I have an insider scoop on this, and I would agree, actually. I was really surprised by the booking.
Interesting.
And then
Color me intrigued.
a week from today, meet us back here at 7 o'clock for session 2. This will be Thursdays in September, preemptively leading into the next season of Monster Hearts with Angie and quite a few, just about everybody else here except for J-Mo and me. But yeah. Okay. Oh, hey. You know what you should also do? You should go on our Discord. It's Charmed Family. You can find great things like pictures of our pets and inappropriate memes that we send each other during the game. And fan art. There's fan art on there. There's some cool stuff. So do that. Now let's get into the real stuff. Eons ago, when this universe was new, long before creation graced the planet Earth, the impossible happened. One of the first of many impossible events that would come to define this universe. Clad in robes of gold and red, 6 individuals stood on what remained of their planet, floating in a galaxy with no name. In a language that would die with them, they spoke of their people and their future. They grieved for those they lost and those that would never be, and over an altar, they poured their grief, their hopes, their dreams, their very souls. Their way of life had been taken from them, and they vowed to make something better for the universe. Something perfect. The altar was sealed and a spell of protection carved onto its face. The 6 figures then cast it deep into the yawning void of the universe. And as they drifted into Death's domain, they carried with them the belief that one day, in some corner of the unknown, the altar would be opened again, and their gift to the universe would awaken. But that was a long time ago. Who cares about that? Because now it's sell, sell, sell. We're in the Andromeda Galaxy, and it's Game World. This place.
Ooh.
Yeah. Art by the incredible Pepe Larez, by the way. I forgot to include that credit on here, but yes. We start in Earth year 2026, but we're a very, very long way from Earth. Like I said, we are in the Andromeda Galaxy at the biggest, craziest casino in the galaxy. It is packed tonight. You can see on a neon screen outside in various languages that keep flashing by. They're advertising the scroll singer Amora will be performing the same time as a grand prize match of 2 creatures of indeterminate origin. We don't know that. This, once in a galaxy lifetime, time works differently here. There's no such thing as real years. That's different. This event has drawn the attention of a certain group of people. Wouldn't exactly call them heroes, but maybe we'll see where their tendencies go towards at the end of this adventure. We see a crowded casino floor, people of very high-ranking status, aliens from all over this galaxy and the neighboring ones as well, flocking here, betting on anything and everything you could possibly want, betting on things happening in distant planets, conflicts, wars, singing competitions, you name it. You can bet on it. You can do that here. As we filter through the various species and decadence, we find ourselves in a theater space, the lobby of this domed area with a glass ceiling that looks out, giving an amazing view of this purple and blue nebula. We see two individuals, maybe talking with themselves, maybe separate a little bit further. Zach, would you like to describe to the people your character?
Yes, you see an actually an elf from the world of Alfheim, Thor's neighborhood, Thor's neck of the woods, ish, and he is tall, about 6'6", with pointy ears, short, red, wavy hair, and he is currently wearing a long purple and black overcoat with various rings and bracelets and other accoutrements. His name is Sylas Ethriil, and I am currently probably just checking the area, like acting like a patron in awe, but just kind of observing, and I'm looking for the direction of the performance stage, and I'm standing next to my friend Tom.
You can see before we introduce Tom, whoever that might be, you can see that the you're kind of in the outdoor. You're in the lobby space. The doors to the actual house have not opened yet. We all know theater. House doors haven't opened yet, but you can see some security is like kind of filtering in and out. They're still kind of in the getting ready stage. The actual show itself isn't for probably another hour and a half ish. So you have some time before the performance starts. But in the meantime, Matt, would you like to describe your character? Probably the one that sticks out the most in this environment.
Yes, I am Tom Hartman, a human male. He is, average height, 5'10" or so. He is wearing these kind of big sunglasses that kind of obscure most of his eyes, and got like a 5 o'clock shadow. He's wearing khaki pants and a khaki jacket that are like two slightly different colors, like just like blatantly clashing. He's got just kind of a kind of a ratty sweatshirt on beneath, and his hands are in his pocket, and he's just behind his sunglasses, just kind of looking around, taking in everything, keeping aware of his surroundings.
Are you two letting it be known that you are together? Are you trying to go like inconspicuous that you don't know each other? You aren't talking. What do you think your setup is here?
I think Tom is trying to make it known that we're together.
Yeah.
Mostly because he just doesn't want to look alone.
Yeah, I think that Sylas doesn't necessarily isn't super maybe comfortable with Tom being alone, maybe. And so he I think that we are definitely like showing that we are together. And actually, I think I look at Tom and I say, well, right around now, I would assume she'd probably be in the green room.
Yes, the green room. I would love to go there. Maybe we should just sneak in now, or should we wait?
You couldn't have made yourself, you couldn't have worn, I had an entire wardrobe of things that you could have worn, and just not a lot of people from Earth get here.
If I would have worn something that you would have given me no offense, but it just wouldn't have been myself. And when I'm not myself, I sweat and I feel anxious, and I just want to be as confident as possible. And nothing makes me more confident than a sweatshirt.
Right. Tom, our job is to sneak in and maybe even pretend to be people that we're not. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You do see people are typically Zach, you are getting a couple looks.
Yeah.
Elves are not exactly common either, but Matt is definitely getting the most like curious. Tom is getting the most like curious, like, oh,
Yeah.
how quaint! This is so fun. A human. Yeah.
I'm just giving little waves to
I'm
people.
assuming there's a lot of scroll here who are like here to see Amora, right?
So Amora, yes, is a scroll singer. There actually aren't, well, maybe there could be. We don't know. Scrolls
Yeah,
can
true.
disguise themselves to look however they want.
Yeah.
I would say there probably are a few, but as a more militaristic, aggressive species, they tend not to, on average, intermingle with the arts. They
Yeah.
tend to think of their, like many species in the galaxy, the Skrulls prefer their own artistic pursuits and methods, I guess. They like scroll culture. So to go and, be amongst a kind of populace is not terribly common. But I think you could see a few.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
You can see again, like they're starting to like load more stuff in, just some kind of like last minute like sound equipment or through like the side of the lobby.
Yeah, I think that might be our in, and I look at Tom and I'm like, we don't necessarily we can't make a move until we're sure. Tom, we can't make any move towards anyone until we are sure that that's the move to make. But
Got it.
I do think we need to get our eyes. We need back there. We need to get information. We need to see, because she probably doesn't have. Well, she probably doesn't have it yet.
You're right.
So, what I need from you, Tom,
Yeah, of course.
is
Anything.
a slight distraction, perhaps.
Done. How big of a distraction? You said slight. Is that big?
I need you to perhaps. You're a big fan of Remyra, right, Tom?
No. Well, I mean, yeah. I am.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you can try to get onto the stage, or like try to open the doors, and then a worker will probably come up to you, tell you you're not supposed to do that. Maybe get a little loud with them, and then that'll give me time to make myself look like security, who will come and escort you away.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
I got this.
As Tom starts to walk away, we pan out. We go backwards through the lobby space out towards the general area. I guess the main entrance of this world. It is sunken in. There is a kind of a stadium seating all around there. Big circle, giant soup bowl looking thing. In the center, there is a large glass orb with two tubes that go off in kind of two strange little directions. This is where the titular prize fight is going to be. This is going to be right before the concert. You can see that they are advertising who the fighters are. They are two giant screens that are floating around the space where people are gambling. So it's just this kind of constantly floating advertisement. In common, well, it's not exactly common. There's like a simplified language that you kind of can get dialed into. It's like the all speak, whatever it is that helps the MacGuffin that lets interplanetary creatures understand what each other are saying. They are two creatures from the planet Hydros, and as close as humanoid vocalizations can approximate. Their names are Blorp and Glunk. And they just look like two gelatinous colored thing. Like one is like a neon green and one is a bright pink. And they kind of don't have like a discernible like face or arms. Kind of like niche reference maybe, but like the Amoeba Boys from Powerpuff Girls, where they're just this kind of like floating thing. And you're like, what is that? It's basically that.
Yes.
Those two ads, as we see the screen passes in front of a group of people, and from behind the screen as it passes, we see two other individuals. Emily, would you please describe your character to the people?
Yes. Dr. Maren Remyra. I'm sure that the crew doesn't really call her that fully, but she is usually a little like rough and tumble, but for this occasion has she's Cree. She's got like short hair, shaved on one side, kind of cat eye glasses. She is wearing like the best approximation of a dressed up like leather jacket with underneath is like actually a very nice, like appropriate for the event kind of black gown, but she's thrown this kind of like leather jacket over top of it.
Killer. As this all is going on, you know that you and your teammate companion are here for different. You're all here for the same reason. You are all here as the crew of the Evasive Emerald, here for a specific reason that we'll see in a little bit. But while the boys are off doing their thing, what's going through your head as you are getting ready to do this? This is the biggest job that you have all done as a team, certainly, but potentially it's also the biggest risk that Maren has taken in quite a while.
Yeah. I think that she's like trying to blend into the crowd for sure, a little bit jumpy, like looking around and like reminding herself of the mission and what she's actually looking for, because she's finding herself looking out for people who might be like looking for her, because she hasn't been in such a public space in so long. Honestly, it's probably sort of like against a wall, sort of watching people as they find their seats, watching people as they get settled in, and blending in as much as possible.
This main floor, like I said, is filled with people from all over, not only this galaxy, but neighboring galaxies as well. This is a really big event, and amongst all of these lights and colors and textures of skins and fabrics and jewelry, you actually probably blend in a lot more than your teammates do. There's a lot of people that have similar skin tones as you. There's a lot of actual Kree here as well. It's a real meshing of, it's a great representation of this little pocket of the universe. So you're doing that thing, I think, of your body is in almost anxiety mode, but your logical brain is telling you, no one's really looking at me. You do feel pretty confident that you are blending in.
I think it's a weird mix of like she keeps reminding herself that like the people who like would be looking for her are Kree, and so there's more faces to look for than there normally would be in a typical crowd, but that's also a good thing.
100%. Someone else who might be a little bit anxious about having a bunch of eyes on them. JMO, would you like to describe your character, please? And what's going through their head?
Yeah, Sadie Perkins, her usual clothing attire is a little different for this occasion, but she has the kind of more classic, she is Shiar, so she has yellow skin, white eyes, and actually white feathers, which are usually pretty crazy with crackles of electricity moving kind of constantly through it. But she's toned down her look to look a little bit more put together for this occasion. So she's tamed her feathers a little bit, and instead of jeans and a t-shirt or jeans and a jacket, she's actually gone for a quite elegant dark purple dress and is playing the part of some rich aristocrat that aristocrat, goodness.
What an aristocrat.
She's a cat, actually. But yeah, and so she's being a little bit more social, always a drink in her hand, not quite being boisterous, but trying to be pleasant and chatting, has a um like ticket of a bet that she's placed kind of constantly in her hand, clearly playing the part of some rich person that's bet on this fight and getting to know people around her.
You are talking with someone of a species that you have not encountered before. You do not really know them. You also cannot understand what they are saying. They do not seem to care. It is this tall, presumably glamorous individual with like an eye that's kind of just like floating along their face every now and then, almost like the micro, like a screensaver of like doop 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 doop, and they're just kind of blah, blah,
Mhm. And she's lightly touching the shoulder. Oh, stop you. Oh.
Emotionally
Eh.
kind of puts like a pseudopody kind of limb on your shoulder.
Oh, I know. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, oh. She downs her drink. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to get a refill. I'll be back.
Waves.
She like walks away. Um, but again, mingling, but also very watchful of her surroundings, as you say, to see who is around her, and then keeping an eye without clearly showing that she knows Maren, but definitely keeping within proximity of her as she mingles about.
As you two sort of do your circling, keeping eyes on each other. Maybe you all do have like earpieces with intercoms, so you can talk to each other across distances. So as you're sort of trying to play it cool, blend into the environment, a kind of not alarm sound, but like a just kind of like a, like the beginning of sports events when like they do like a crazy obnoxious sound to get you interested. That thing kind of goes off, and the two tubes that kind of have just gone off, you see something release, and then what looks like just lime green liquid goes down one and pink liquid goes down the other. This is the fight. It is starting, and as these two liquids collide in this glass looking sphere, we're gonna cut back to Tom. Tom, you are approaching the like the main doors into the house of this theater. Yes, is that what's going on?
I'm gonna try to find some sort of door to the backstage area, or some loading dock or something that I can just kind of try to rush through.
Well, you're very good at rushing, aren't you, Tom?
Yes.
Tom, do you want to tell the people what it kind of looks like as Tom is moving around these large event spaces?
Yes. Tom is, yeah, he's kind of a scrawny human male, but he's when he runs, it's like it kind of gets like blurry, and he just is like, it's not like the Flash, but he's running pretty quickly to the point where it's like, oh, it's kind of hard to see him as he's running.
I think you go to where they're kind of off to the side, away from view, where they're loading in some last minute things. You can see that there's some costumes that are being rolled in. There's a man there, tall, blue skin, kind of maybe looks like a similar background as your good friend Maren, lifting just kind of boxes. Where'd you come from?
Amora. Is this where Amora is? Over here?
Hey, sir, we need you to stand back. This is for authorized personnel only.
Why would I stand back when Amora's through here? Amora's my favorite artist.
Okay, so you need to learn some boundaries. You can't walk into places just because you like somebody. That's not how society works.
Why you talk to me about boundaries when I'm clearly the one that doesn't care about them?
He sighs. Can I get some extra security to side gate 5?
Why are you being so difficult?
When I see him go for his radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I guess I wouldn't. I don't know how this. Okay, well, I have this ability called Silence Area. It says an unnatural silence falls over the area, an area up to 5 spaces wide per the character's rank, so 20 for me. It's filled with silence. Those inside the area cannot hear anything, and no one outside of it can hear any noises made inside of it.
Okay. He goes to make this call, and nothing comes out of his mouth. His eyes go wide. He starts clicking by, like, snapping his fingers by his ears.
I'm doing it too.
His eyes get wide.
And then, like, as that's happening, I would like to disguise myself as I guess you said you said we saw security people. So basically just me, what I look like, except my clothes change as I'm like shifting through the crowd.
Are you trying to be secretive about this?
I am, yes.
Okay. Hey, I think it's time for the first roll of this game, everybody.
Ah!
Zach, I would love it if you could make a non-combat agility check. I'm going to say this is kind of challenging. You're in a crowd. You're trying not to get noticed. I'm going to say this is a difficult task. It's not ridiculous. So you need to meet a 16.
Okay.
To not get noticed by anybody.
Pretty agile. I have a +7 to non-combat attacks.
And you do, as a rank 4, have 4 instances of karma. That means you can re-roll 4 die today.
Okay, amazing. I should have added those to my thing. Okay. I rolled a 4, 5, 3 + 7, 19.
Easily enough, you manage to time it to where just like people are slipping in and out, people are getting excited for this. You manage to really just blend in, and effortlessly your clothes just kind of coalesce and gather into this new form of this security officer.
And I drop the silence as soon as I like get there. And I'm like,
like on death?
What? No,
what?
You just called me.
Can
right?
you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you just
Can
called
you
me.
hear me?
Yeah, you just called me on the radio.
I couldn't hear myself.
Are you gonna take me away or what? I'm behaving badly.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy away. I'm so sorry to bother you.
Zach, go ahead. I would like for Zach to make an ego check.
Okay.
With an edge. I'm gonna give you an edge because you freaked him out and he's panicking and wanting to get
This
away.
is non-combat, I'm assuming.
Correct.
And an edge means I can re-roll 1 die, right?
Correct.
Okay. Rolled it. Oh, baby, that is a fantastic 22.
A fantastic result. You guys, if you weren't aware, what were you doing last time we did this season? Fantastic result was like our version of a crit. So he nods. Some tears are like kind of starting to like well up in his eyes. He's like, yeah, okay. We need to get him just like out of this space. Actually, he probably needs to be removed from the building. I don't feel safe.
I'm gonna take him through the back. I'm gonna take him.
This is not fair.
Oh man! And then he just like starts like making for like he starts like, hi, is Dr. Flop Flop there? And he goes off.
And I like just kind of like grab you by the collar and start pushing you.
Stop it!
I like to think that there's a moment where I grab you by the collar and start pushing you, and I like don't move you an inch, and I'm like,
yeah, I pick you up.
And I'm like, act like I've got you here.
I'm just making a big commotion. Stop it! Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was see my favorite singer. Stop it!
You're out of here! I'm getting you out of
As
here.
he drags him away, the first round of the fight is coming to an end. I would say, Maren and Sadie, you've just seen like some liquid rolling around this orb. The crowd is loving it. They are like, like they are following the peaks and valleys of this fight. to you both, maybe it seems a little more just like watching a laundry cycle go.
That's so
Um,
funny.
but this round is ending, and then the two forms of liquid go, and they kind of get put into these. There's like ringside, I would say, kind of just like cubes, almost like holding cells. So like one of them gets like dumped into one of them coalesces into a more solid being, and they're both just kind of chilling, resting in between rounds. So there's some downtime right now. You think at this time, Sylas and Tom should probably be making a move, though you don't know for sure. They haven't seemed to check in with both of you.
True, we haven't.
Oops. Um,
I think I would probably like make my way over to you when it seems like it's not going to be that deep that we're together.
right. Like if it's just like a viewing, like kind of stadium
Right.
seating that you just sit next to me. Yeah.
I would scoot in and as the I don't know, that round is ending and say, are you following this?
No, not at all. This
Oh,
is not
okay.
exciting at all. Are they punching each other? I can't tell.
I wasn't really even sure it was a fight until they separated, and then now I understand.
Yeah.
Do you think they're okay?
I don't know. I mean, did they look the same as they started? So I have no
not
idea.
not them. I should.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we haven't heard anything, so they're probably fine.
Yeah, true. No news is good news.
I assume so. Although with Tom, I really never know.
Does this mean we have to watch this again?
I don't know, because I don't know when I win the bet. Because you did the thing with the green one, right?
I think so.
I honestly
didn't
don't know
really
how you know
understand what I was
anything.
doing.
It is fair.
From behind you, you hear a voice, a little bit slurred speech, being like, "You're just waiting for the concert, do." You turn around, they're very tall, Shi'ar woman with prim, feathered hair, kind of trimmed into that perfect triangle, standing there. Just like the biggest fishbowl glass of some kind of liquid, like in her hand.
2 straws in it, like it's meant for 2 people.
2 straws, but she's using both. I'm killing time before the Amora show starts.
Of course. I placed a bet just for the entertainment, but we all know where the real show is tonight, of course.
You're a big fan?
Oh, sure. I have kids, and they love her. I didn't bring my children, because I often don't like them. But I will be able to tell them that I saw her, and they in turn will be impressed with me.
That's one way to do it. Yeah, but intriguing option. You don't enjoy her music like at all?
Oh, I
Or-
do. I love when
Oh.
she sings that one song.
I definitely know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
You know the
yeah,
one where she's
Uh-huh.
talking about she loves this person, but she's like, do they like me back?
Classic.
I love it. I love
It's
it.
great. Yeah, no.
Yes.
Yeah, we're I mean, I'm just like I said, just waiting for that show to start, so figured I'd watch the big
You-
event.
She leans in her avian form, leans into you, Sadie. You could be so pretty.
Oh.
Just combed out the feathers a little bit. And you know, it would just your facial features, beautiful.
Oh, you know what?
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry to interrupt, but I think I do see our friend that we've been looking for over there. I hope you have
Okay.
fantastic time on
I will see you both at the show. I will find you when she sings that one song about liking somebody else.
Yep, there's only one of those.
Michael,
Yes.
would the seating in this area possibly be made out of metal or another conductive element?
Oh, sure. Yeah, definitely. I would say there's definitely at least parts of it.
Cool. After we walk away a little bit, and not really trying to hide it from Maren, who probably knows what she's doing,
Hmm.
but Sadie will just kind of turn around, put her hand on the seat just like a little ways down, and send not a crazy, but a slight bolt of electricity to the
And
butt of the lady.
can I
Yes,
sort of knowing where she's probably going to go with this simultaneously use telekinetic grab, literally just to grab her drink and drop it as though maybe she jumped and dropped it, but I'm going to make it fall out of her hand.
Are there roles that either of you have to, or that she has to make?
I I mean, I would assume this would be kind of like an elemental blast, but
Yeah,
like
I
in
would
a
say
very
so.
controlled manner.
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I mean it counts as like an attack. So I
Yeah.
guess I would roll for an attack pretty much, just not
Yeah, I would say you just
he's
have
a
to. I mean,
killer.
she's just she's just like an average civilian. So I would say
Mhm.
like just roll for an attack. Target number 10.
Okay.
Emily, if you also have to do a target number, hers would it would
Yeah,
still be
so
10.
mine would be actually, so I'm actually going to do telekinetic manipulation because that's one for objects. But it's just if somebody tries to prevent me from taking control of the object.
Oh, okay. And
Would you have the foresight to do that?
no, she's sloshed. Um,
Super.
Also, for all of you, make sure that you're reducing doing the focus cost whenever you are doing your abilities. Just
Yes,
subtract that
thank
from the
you.
top. Um,
Okay.
JMO, did you roll to see if you're?
Yes, it looks like because this would just be then like
Yeah.
a melee roll.
Yeah.
It's a range. Oh wait,
It should say like
this
a.
is a ranged attack.
Then it's agility.
Okay, different, even better. And I had an edge, but I don't think I really need it. 16.
Absolutely. Yeah, you walk away from her as she's sitting down. You send this bolt. Maren, you cause her drink to fall over. As you walk away, she just kind of gets the shock. Ow. Where's my drink? And then she gets up to go get another drink.
That wasn't nearly as fun as I wanted it to be. I'll keep walking.
She'll be here all night.
That's true.
She absolutely will be. But where she's not is backstage. We're going back again. We're going to be going back and forth, you guys. Where are the boys? What's going on? You have removed Tom as the security guy. You are still, I'm assuming, disguised as security.
Yeah, I think that I just am dragging him as security, and then as soon as I find any small enough alcove to get out of public eye, I'll take us into it, and just so that we're there
Easily
and
enough.
then, and then I'll
Yeah.
ping everybody and say all right, step 1 done. Tom and I are backstage.
Yeah, you were not noticed. It's pretty busy back here. You're already disguised easily enough. No one is looking out for you.
All right, Tom. This is what
That
I
was
think our plan.
easy.
This is what I think our plan A should be. I want your feedback.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. No problem.
Plan A: we incapacitate Amora in some way, drug her, knock her unconscious, however we can.
Okay.
I then pretend to be Amora, get the necklace on me, and we get out of here.
Got it.
I think that's Plan A.
That's plan A. Okay.
That's if
You want-
everything can go well.
If we're incapacitate her via a punch to the face, or
I think that's sub of Plan A. That's sub Plan
Yeah.
B.
that's B2.
B2, but B1 would be maybe just lock her in some room.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. How about this? Plan C.
Right?
I just run in there really quick and just grab it.
No. Tom, we've already talked about this. That's Plan T.
Okay. Plan T.
And if we give you the green light for Plan T, you have it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
But
yeah.
we're
No
not to
problem.
Plan T yet. We're currently
Got it.
still on Plan A.
We're only on plan A still? We're
Still
never going to
plan-
get to plan T.
We don't know that, Tom. We also don't have all the letters filled out between A and D.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we're back here. So now we just need to act like we belong, right? And I'm gonna, because the disguise ability does not cost any focus. So I am going to just switch to my normal overcoat again. Actually,
Both of you
oh, yeah.
make vigilance checks for me, please.
Non-combat.
Non-combat.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
17.
Okay.
Fantastic 14.
Ooh.
Okay. Keep going.
Oh God. Okay, instead of I think I would change it to I think I would change my outfit to one of the sound engineers. You said we saw some of those guys, right?
Yeah.
Once again, just changing my outfit. So like my face. is
Not your
outside.
actual appearance.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
And then I look at Tom and I say, "All right, if anyone asks, you're my cousin who I'm showing around backstage, which is probably going to get me fired, but I'm not really working here anyway." So.
Yeah, well, that's true. You're not. You're so good at changing your appearance.
Well, you're really good at punching things and being strong, so that's why we need you, Tom.
Thank
Now
you.
kiss.
Thank you so much.
All right, now we need to find
okay.
a dressing room.
Yeah, let's find our dress. I mean, if you want, I can. Anytime I can. We can go to T.
Yeah. I think for right now, we can just simply walk and look around.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, look for the dressing room.
You two start walking around. It's pretty easy. I mean, there are, like any professional theater space on Earth, at least, there are signs that designate, like, dressing rooms this way.
Yeah.
As you start to head that way, though, you are aware that you are moving into an area that's getting into more, like, personnel of like assistants to the star as opposed to just like the road crew. So there's still crew, moving in and out, still very busy, bustling area, but like as you're getting closer, you can kind of figure out the general area. You get to a hallway. I'm going to say that you turn the corner and get a hallway. There's like 2 doors on your left, 2 doors on your right, and there's people just all over the place. Costumes flying in and out. Animals, why not? Like fanciful background things. This concert's going to be crazy.
Can I try to point out or pick out anyone who seems to be in an authoritative stance, like a stage manager, head of security, even just anybody who seems to a personal, like a direct personal assistant, someone who seems to be kind of bossing people around, maybe.
Make a non-combat vigilance check, please.
11.
Okay. You see a very harried-looking, nervous, spectacled individual. Also a scroll. Their hair is kind of tied into a low ponytail, and they're kind of just nervously but with some authority, like in kind of an argument with someone on their device, like something about flowers not getting there on time. They're kind of pressed about that.
Okay.
That's, I'm going to say, is the best that you can see with an 11.
All right. Maybe I can pretend to be that person, but we have to get them away from this area.
I can do another distraction. And then I'll take them over here, and then I'll just run and catch up to you.
Okay. Maybe. But then, what if you get caught, Tom?
I won't get caught.
All right. You know what? I actually have an idea. And I'm going to put a hand on your shoulder, and my eyes kind of like focus in on you. And I am trying to be sneaky about this, so like push him up against a wall or something like that if I need to do a roll. And I'm going to use a concentration ability and an ability that costs me 10 focus.
Okay.
Extend invisibility. This character can make a single person or object within reach invisible. and it just is as long as I am concentrated on it is the duration.
Love it.
Um,
I'm
go
gonna say
ahead,
that's
sorry.
easy enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna say that's
Okay.
easy enough. And actually, around this time, from the opposite end of the hallway that you see two very big security people. One of them carrying a large, kind of matte black box, and they both check in with someone outside one of the dressing rooms. They have a brief conversation, and then they both head into that room.
Into that room? Okay.
I would say from where you are, it's like the farthest at the end of like it's farthest on the right. So there's like one doorway on your right that's nearest to you. This is at the opposite end of the hall.
Okay. Tom.
Yeah, you're the idea guy.
You're invisible right now.
Cool.
I need you. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Okay.
I just need you to run and grab that little scroll woman. And I need you.
Okay.
I need you to get her as far away from this hallway as you can.
Okay. And then what? I'll come back to you.
Yes. Without
Got it, done.
Okay.
I just sprint off towards her.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just gonna run
go
after her
great.
and grab
What do you,
her.
I
Those
don't.
guys.
Yeah. How does this? Hold on. I need to figure out how. Like.
Why did we send those two? Why did we think that was a good idea?
I gave you guys every
When-
option.
Okay.
That was
Just
the
so you know-
first
just
idea,
So you
and
know
you're like,
how invisibility works. They have an ed- He has an edge on agility checks to sneak past people, which it doesn't seem like he's doing. And enemies have trouble on vigilance checks to perceive him.
Okay.
It's even harder to spot things that are invisible that aren't moving. Once again, not a problem. And then characters must be actively trying to do so to be able to make a vigilance check.
Got it. So for the rules of grab, which is how I'm saying this is going to happen, Matt, you need to make a melee check, combat check,
Come on, you got to be good at that, right, Tom?
against hers, and she is going to have trouble on this. Actually,
Yeah.
no, she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to roll anything. You would get, instead of her getting trouble, you would get an edge on this melee check, and you just need to meet or beat a 12.
Okay. I got a 12.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
You would disappear, but you're already invisible, so it's a bit odd. But this invisible force goes to this anxious intern, basically.
Oh no.
And there's a moment of resistance where you're like, oh, maybe I should go a little bit faster. And so you decide to go a little bit faster. And that just kind of picks her up and whoop, both are gone. So now you are carrying this young woman. How fast can you run outside of combat?
So
It should have your
Speed's in the top right corner.
yeah, the top right, your run.
5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a 5, dude.
I was like, you should be able to run faster than that.
Well, I do have. Well, I'm not high enough rank to really have most of the good speed.
Sure.
There's most of the good speed things, so I'm just a 5.
Okay. So not as fast as we initially thought, but still pretty quick. She disappears
Just
from
like
view.
Captain America fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain. That's good.
Usain Bolt fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pick her up.
Oh god, I'm an
And-
idiot. This was so stupid.
I run back towards back the way we came. Try and go
Okay,
find.
great.
And then,
Zach-
and then my plan is
Zach, what are you doing right now?
as soon as he turns the corner, because disguise is not a concentration. So
Mm-hmm.
as soon as he turns the corner, maybe give it a beat. My goal is to disguise myself as the little scroll intern and then like run back through and be like, "Oh my god, what just happened?"
Okay. Great. I love this. So are you going, Zach, as the scroll girl, are you going into the dressing room area?
I just closer to it, yes, like towards
Okay.
that area, and just be kind of like, "Oh my god, did everybody see that? I just like got grabbed by something."
Okay. Just so you know, does illusion change your voice?
Disguise? No, it does not.
Great. So it's a grown man's voice coming out of
Yeah,
this
I'm trying to
like young girl.
But yeah, it is my voice for sure.
I mean, still,
and I would like to think. I would like to think that
it would
I'm
still
like,
be a little.
Yeah, like I would.
Or,
like to
but you know
think
what?
that I'm
I'll say
better
this.
about voice, you know?
I'll say this. Scrolls can change their voice to be whatever they want it to be. So I think they kind of look at you like, what is this bit this little girl is doing? Like they think you're like doing like an accent.
Yeah.
Like someone in 2012 doing a British accent to be funny. It's that vibe. They're like, what's going on? Don't you love these metaphors when I run games, you guys?
Yeah, I love
just
it.
so clear and concise.
British voice bit.
Yeah. So that's kind of, there's now like a little bit of a hubbub. But you would hear the actual scroll girl being like, what's going on? Like as she's being taken. So that is what's happening right now. I'm going to say you have put this into motion. Zach, I'm going to say Sylas would probably know that he can, Tom can only keep her busy for so long.
Yeah, I think that as this girl just like breathing heavily, like, oh my god, this is like trying not to say the words.
As you're having this, there's some mumbling behind the door, and it opens, and you see a kind of statuesque scroll woman with long purple hair, kind of pulled back. She's in like a dressing gown. Is everything all right?
And I just like walk in, like I walk in, like, and I like immediately crouch down on the ground.
Clara, what's wrong?
Like fetal position, and I'm just like panicking, and I'm like looking at the security guards a little like.
You see that they have already like kind of opened this box, and inside you see something glittering.
I'm just like,
and they're kind of holding it. They both look very confused as to what's going on.
I like look at them and then look at her as if I'm scared of them and like don't want to like talk in front of them.
Clara, what's going on? She sighs. Gentlemen, could you please wait outside for me? And they nod and they go stand right outside the door.
Okay, I am then.
I would also say, just for fun, the rest of you can hear this conversation going on in your ears.
Yeah. Until sorry, buddy, I drop concentration on the extended visibility.
Right,
I'm just hoping that you're away from her at this point. And I definitely silence the room. And I undisguise myself, like I become Sylas.
She's kind of eyeing you. She kind of can't decide if this is again a scroll doing a bit, like shapeshifting into someone else.
Yeah.
Or so it's taking her a second. So,
and in that second,
yeah,
I am going to. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my hands up, and I'm gonna like get down on my knees and put a finger to my lips, and then I'm gonna drop the silence. Please don't scream. I mean, you know home. I'm here to save your life.
Ooh. Zach, please make a ego check. It needs to meet or beat an 18.
Okay. I have a +6 to this, so we'll see.
I am also going to say I think you have to make this with trouble. You have barged into this superstar's dressing room and said, "Don't worry."
For sure, 100%.
So you're gonna have to you will have to re-roll your highest die.
Okay.
On your result.
Reroll. Okay. I got a 1, a 4, and a 3 plus 6, 14.
Great. She screams.
Well, okay. I can use a karma point, right?
Oh, yes, you
Can
can.
I do that even with a treble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can.
Okay, so I'm going to try 1
Okay.
karma point to re-roll that 1. And then I'm just going to let the fates decide. Okay, it's a 15, so it's still not enough.
Great. Yeah, she screams.
Fuck. That's great. I immediately disguise myself to be her.
Oh! Okay.
Because I'm assuming
Matt,
I only have a second before that security team comes right back.
Pretty 100%. Well,
Yeah.
yes. Matt, what's going on with you after you momentarily moved a young intern?
Yeah, I just like put her in some empty hallway that I find,
Okay.
and then I'm just waiting there, thinking
You are now visible.
When I become visible, I say to her, because it's just me and her, I say, "Shh, don't scream."
You a Terran?
I am, yes. Is that weird? Is it weird that I'm here? I actually gotta go.
Why? What's happening?
Just stay right here. Just stay right here.
Her and ran.
Okay, I'm gonna say confidently you have bewildered her so thoroughly that she's gonna kind of stay put for a bit.
Cool.
Mission accomplished.
I run back down the hallway.
Wonderful. You see, at this point, I'm gonna say this is kind of coinciding with you hear a scream coming from inside the dressing room. The two guards outside with the case look at each other and they're starting to.
So I disguised myself as her. When they open the door, I am then going to use my ability Mirror Images. The character creates one sound and sight illusory duplicate of themselves per rank. The duplicate look and sound exactly like them and are under their complete control. They start in the same space as the character and then instantly move into any. And so, basically, I want to just.
There's
fill
five.
This
There's five
Amoras
of this
in
woman
room.
in this dressing room. I love it.
3 of them that aren't me are just panicking and acting like insane and just kind of running about. I am in my earpiece going, I fucked up. And I, during the chaos of them all running about, am trying to grab the necklace.
Okay. The necklace is in the box.
Yes, which they
So you
left, right?
No, they have it with them.
Oh, I thought they left it in the room when they. Oh, okay.
Where are they taking it? Are they like?
They just have it on them. They're just they had it with them when they arrived. They took it into the dressing room. They were like opening the box. She was like, "You guys need to leave." So then they closed the box because they are the jewelry people, and you don't leave the jewels alone.
Yeah.
And so they took it. They're just holding it. It's not like handcuffed to them or anything. I think it probably would have been when they were like arriving, but now that they would have like undone that stuff. So they're just holding. They're just holding it.
I'm gonna run back into the room.
Tom, brief. In my voice, one of the Honoras just goes, "Tom, plant tea."
I run like moderately fast towards.
Okay,
Why did we think he was so fast?
We're gonna kind of do a whole bunch of stuff here very quickly. So you two out in the lobby,
Insane.
Sadie and Maren, you hear "fuck it, plan T." You know this is going on. I will say at this point, we'll say before this night started, Maren had been able to somehow drug the. You would have drugged Glunk, the green one, and so whatever like credit you or account you put your bet on, you do win. You do win. You do win. I'm gonna say because this doesn't really matter because currency is not really a thing in this game. You guys win like 2,500 galactic credits. So
Nice.
not an insignificant amount, not like a crazy jackpot. Like,
We knew
but
we
you
were
could have
winning.
like you could have a fun weekend with that. But as you are celebrating your victory, you hear Plan T, fuck it, go, go, go.
Say that it was
Wait.
going well?
I thought he said going well, and then he said I fucked up and planned T. So I think that means we're now relying on Tom, which is concerning. And then as JMO question,
Yes.
so the speed. What is exactly is that distance wise? Or is that just like
It's the same D&D thing of like each square is 5 feet, but they just do like it's 5 spaces that you can cover instead of
okay?
30 feet, which is it's the same distance. Is that if that makes sense?
So if I have flight because I can fly,
Yeah.
and it says flight 18.
Yeah, that means you can cover. I mean, what's 18 times 5?
That's pretty fast.
That's very fast.
um.
That's 90 feet.
Wow. Okay.
Do you have a flight speed of 90? Wow.
That's pretty neat. Okay. So I don't think she would do that just yet, but okay.
I will also say this to give you guys some grace. I would say that like you all commonly know that in the event of like, oh shit, this is going bad, you all need to like converge on your ship.
Yeah.
The ship is kind of on a lower level. If you look at like the illustration, you can see like a loading dock kind of below hand where the ships are kind of flying in and out.
Right.
On, like the bottom. It's kind of like that. You guys, I would say, if we're going off of this drawing, you guys are like currently in this like center bit under the glass dome. Yeah, so like the parking garage, for lack of a better word, the ship hangar is below you all.
Is there some sort of generator power source, something that I can get to quickly?
I think as part of your prep, this is something that you would have scouted out ahead of time. So yeah, I would say that you know one of the walls that you could get to. It'll probably take you, you're in kind of the center, so it would take you a little bit, like a few seconds to like get to the exterior wall what this would be. But I would say, yeah, that you would have ahead of time have that information. That makes sense.
Then I think Sadie would just kind of heavy sigh and say, well, I guess it's time for lights out. Let me
Sick.
take the
Need
ship.
any help?
I mean, if you want to. But you gotta keep up, and she'll fly and just
People are like, oh,
yeah, it'll
rush
like
of feathers
because the
passes.
way she flies is she basically makes like electric wings shoot out of her back,
Nice.
and
Sick.
so it's like she very much makes it a big spectacle as if she's like showing off for everyone and just
Gasps in the
like
audience.
flies away and then like disappears and basically overloads.
The drunk Shiara woman from earlier is like, that was amazing. So much. Anyway.
That's so funny.
And yeah,
I
and
just
so
start,
she'll
like,
turn out all the lights.
levitating back to the ship, which is not nearly as impressive, but
As all of this is happening, we see it's like starting a montage of like Maren is starting to go after this. Sorry, I'm getting some new music.
Montage music.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I don't like that
Maren's
music.
Maren's running. The power goes out in the center area. You see the emergency lights start flashing red. So you just see like every now and again, just like different shapes of people in red. It's almost like ravey in a way, if that was a cooler way. Even backstage, the lights are now out.
Yeah.
So you are in darkness.
There's
I will say there is now like kind of some murmurs and like a little bit of unease and panic is starting to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm running and grabbing the
briefcase.
briefcase.
Great. I think I'm gonna say this is like a contested grab. So, Zach, you're the one grabbing at the briefcase, or is
No,
Tom?
I'm hoping Tom is.
I am.
Okay.
I'm grabbing at it.
That's plain
Okay, so it's going to be contested melee.
Is this non-combat?
No, this is combat.
That makes sense. Okay. Ugh.
I'm rolling for the guard.
I rolled a 13.
Okay. He has a 17. So he
Okay.
does maintain his grip a little bit. But you can tell they're all discombobulated with this. Darkness is giving them trouble on their rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna clobber him. Which is
Great.
which is a power that I have.
Yes, it
that
is.
Makes a close attack against enemy.
So melee against his defense score. His defense score is only a 12.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh my god, he's getting attacked! Like all the mirror images are start freaking out.
Oh my god. Fantastic 16.
Oh!
I think
So
that means,
what's the damage on? The damage should be right below that.
the damage is 8. Is that 8?
Okay.
Yeah, 8. And on a fantastic, the enemy takes double damage and is
Yeah.
knocked prone. So
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say with that easily enough, you don't have to knock this guy out. You just kind of bat him over the head. He releases the thing. You now have the briefcase.
Okay, as soon as he has the briefcase, my power group invisibility, and I make both of us go invisible.
Sick. You both are invisible.
So
They're
the mirror
starting to
images
yell.
disappear.
Great. They are on headsets. They're calling out abduction. They're like calling out what has
I'm
just
using
happened.
so much focus.
And are you two booking it towards?
Yeah, I just and in my
Running back.
like top ship.
Okay. What are our two ladies doing? What's going on?
Just saying, are you saying shit or ship? I'm confused. What's happening? Very just like nonchalant, doesn't actually have any
Maren.
anything.
Maren.
I would say
Yeah,
we've
I'm-
got it. We're heading back to the ship.
Yeah. I'm also somewhat nonchalantly headed back to the ship. I'm gonna, just for shits and giggles, cast telekinetic protection just because of the chaos around. She just
Smart.
like makes a little field around herself if she like casually walks through the chaos.
You all, in this panic, under flashing red light, make your way through the sea of bodies. People are not exactly immediately making for the exits. There's no indication that this is an unusual event, but there's no like gunshots ringing out. Crazy things haven't exactly gone down, so no one is like rushing towards the exits quite yet. However, you do see armed guards are starting to come out. You do know that this place is telepathically scanned. That's how they monitor cheating. So you do see some, I'm gonna say bald psychic people just kind of like doing their thing, scanning.
Yeah.
So they're on the lookout. I'm assuming is everybody making their way towards the ship?
yeah.
Okay, great. I'm going to have all of you make, and I'm going to say because we are in kind of combat here, agility checks. The invisible guys would get an edge.
Cool. And this
Okay,
is regular agility, not non-combat agility.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
So if I already have an edge because I got a free running trait, do I get 2 edges or no?
Yeah, you can stack them.
Oh baby, 19 for me.
Fantastic.
555.
16 for me.
Great.
19.
Amazing.
God damn.
Oh, I guess I might as well use the edge.
13.
I was about to say, Emily, don't fuck up, man.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, 19.
The good news, I have pretty good news and then kind of not great news. Pretty good news. They, with all the madness and all the confusion going on, the telepaths, the security people are not able to pinpoint where the necklace is. They
Okay.
do not know who has it.
hmm
They do, however, notice Maren and Sadie kind of going against the pack,
Oh, no.
going towards the garage. You have a head start, but you do think that they are not that far behind you all.
And we would assume at this point that Tom and Sylas are like ahead of us, so probably like they would be waiting on us.
I'm gonna say it's a tense couple of minutes. It's the longest elevator ride, stair journey any of you have been on as you are descending floor by floor by floor of this casino with some of the biggest power players in this galaxy and a few others. And you've made some of them very upset. As you descend, you see your gleaming pride and joy, the Evasive Emerald, sitting in there. Sylas's original ship that you all have been calling home for the past few months. You know the drill. You all break into what I assume is a sprint for your ship. You get inside. The spaceship seals. Who is at the wheel? Who's driving? Who's the? It can be any one of you.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
All right.
I am not.
Fantastic. Again, good news and not so great news. You have a head start. I'm saying you guys get a surprise round, for lack of a better word. We're going to go into something a little homebrewed.
Okay.
This should be pretty quick, but as Sylas, you take command of your ship. Feels right at home for you. You know how to do this. The ship
Come on,
lifts.
baby, get me out of here.
All of you get in your positions, getting buckled in. The ship lifts, sails through the entrance. At this time, you do see two patrol cars are not that far behind you. These are heavily armored. You are going to get around before them.
Okay.
But we're going to go into a bit of a race.
All right. Show us why you're the Evasive Emerald, my love.
Okay.
Earn your name, baby.
Are we still invisible?
No, I probably dropped that so I can focus on this.
Okay.
This isn't matched up perfectly. I wasn't able to match this up exactly, so it's going to be slightly off. I apologize. What's going to happen is...
Oh, shit.
Fuck. I forgot to make extra tokens. That's fine. We're just going to use y'all's tokens to represent the bad guys. Bad guys. The people, the security of the ship. Your goal is just to go from left to right. What we're going to do is we're going to take turns rolling initiative. There's one of you guys in one ship, and there are two cop cars, so there's 3 places. We're going to roll initiative. Whoever gets first gets to move 3 spaces. Whoever gets second gets to move 2 spaces. Whoever gets last place gets to move 1 space.
I like it.
You get to the end, you escape free. If they catch up to you, you are caught. So, I'm going to say that you already have 2 spaces on them. Zach, at the lead of the ship, I would really love it if you could roll initiative, please.
Okay, here we go.
And they were going to as well.
Is there an initiative thing?
Yeah, upper right-hand corner, initiative modifier.
There we
Yep.
go. I get a +4 to this. That is a fantastic 14.
Ooh! Okay, excellent. Okay, so that's one of them. And then the other one... Come on.
Everybody strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Oh! Okay. One of them also got a fantastic 14.
Oh!
Wow.
The other one only got 11. So I'm going to say that you all are making good headway. I'm going to split the difference, say that's a 2. And then I'm going to say, Sadie, we're going to have your token be one of the cops. Sorry. They're going to get to 2.
2-2.
And then I'm going to have the other Sylas be the other bad. Actually, no. Tom, you're going to be the bad guy. And they only got to 1. Okay. Roll again, Zach.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna roll these in D20 so that everybody can see it, and then roll 20 because it's just 3d6 plus my agility, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just for fun. Oh wait, no, because I need the marble die. No, I'm gonna use the thing. Just trust me that I'm doing it correctly.
I trust you.
Okay. Boop. That is 2, 3, 1, 10. Plus 2, 0, plus 1, 10.
Oh.
We need a new captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it was a bumpy ride.
You said you got 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You move 1. 1 in the back. 1, 2, 3.
Oh god.
Ooh.
This next one. 1, 2.
Oh, the gaining on us!
They are right on your ass.
They're on our ass, Captain.
Roll again.
Remedy, I don't know the extent of your powers, but a little help might be useful.
Can I?
I don't know. That's a regular 14
Okay.
instead of a fantastic.
I'm just wearing the necklace.
I would. I mean, if there was an opportunity in here, I don't want to mess up this mechanic, but like, I would intervene.
I just don't know how good your telepathic powers are. Like, I don't know if there is something you could do.
No, like I can grab one of these guys and toss them
Well, it's a ship. I don't know.
ship?
out of their ship.
That would require
What's the distance on
you
that?
to like, yeah, you would have to be able to like, well, I don't know if you need to see. You would have to like be able to. They're in their cockpit, so you would have to like reach through.
Range? Yeah.
You might not have
And then
good enough
Could
telekinetic ability.
and then you would have to like yank them out of their.
It was more
thing.
something I was saying.
I'll say this: I think like you can definitely do something to mess with them, and you can probably give Zach an edge.
I was gonna say,
If
could I?
nothing else, can I find? No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you first. Mine was a separate.
If there's like something that I could just like throw in front of them, like if I could just like create some obstacles, because it doesn't take any focus for me to like literally just grab a thing and throw it.
Sure, I'm gonna say yes, and that just can give Zach an edge.
Great, perfect.
Just nearby debris and shit.
Yeah,
Throw it into their
just
way.
like blocking their view a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely use that edge because I rolled 2 6s and a 1. That's a total of 18.
Okay, thank God you did.
Oh god.
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
1, 2, 3. He also rolled an 18.
Oh no!
And then 1, 2, because he got a fantastic.
Okay.
Can
I'm gonna say with the one that's kind of falling behind, Maren. What does it look like when Maren uses her powers? Do you think? Does like anything happen to her features? What does she look like?
I think it's actually like strangely casual in the way that it's like it's almost as though like she goes through the motions as though she was actually like grabbing and throwing things herself. It just happens like 30 feet off or whatever.
I'm gonna say you just kind of casually reach back and like pull something, and the like septic tank of the ship gets emptied onto one of their windshields, and they swerve, and that causes them to.
That's very
divert.
comic book.
That was mostly me, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll again.
Can I give an edge by like overpowering the ship's thrusters or something? Like just like I don't know if this is battery powered or something, but to just like zap like extra something.
Let's make
into
this.
our own ship.
I'm gonna say. Let's make this a little interesting.
Okay.
What is your? Do your like elemental barrages? Do those come from? I think that's just agility against agility stuff, right? Whenever you have to make like an attack.
All of mine are like range stuff, so.
Okay, great. I'm gonna say make an agility check, combat,
Okay.
to make
Okay.
sure that you do not fuck up the ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this is difficult for you because I don't think you've supercharged a ship like this before. Correct me if I'm
Probably
wrong.
not.
Probably not. So make a combat agility check, and it would be 15.
Okay, I got a fantastic 17.
Absolutely, you can get that roll.
With
With advantage.
I've already rolled the reroll in case I got it.
Okay.
Oh
And I
no.
just sent it in the chat. Fantastic 21, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Hyperdrive.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye,
actually,
bitches.
just you feel them on your tail almost. You think that you're not going to be able to make it, but you finally make it to far enough away that you're not going to damage the game world as you exit. Your ship lights up green on the control panel. Know that you can make the jump. You hit the jump, and you guys are out of there. And that's where we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, man.
Ooh, well
You guys
done.
successfully did a heist.
That was way
Wow.
too
I am
easy. I'm very
shocked.
unnerved.
Yeah, that's our first little act here. Stand up, stretch, don't go anywhere, because we're going to be right back. hello, we're back. In case you missed it, our crew, the crew of the Evasive Emerald, have successfully pulled off their biggest heist to date, stealing the lungs of Andromeda, a priceless bit of jewelry from intergalactic, intergalactic pop sensation Amora. Once you realize that you are all in the clear, you are in hyperspace. It's going to be a bit of a journey to your next stop. The night is filled with your possibly celebrating your amazing achievement, your easily biggest accomplishment as a group. As the night goes on, you one by one make your way to your pretty sparse accommodations, your beds for the night. In the middle of the night,
Oh no.
Sylas, you start hearing the bloop, bloop, bloop of a message incoming.
A message.
Bloop.
Click it.
It's just a vocal. But you hear a female voice going, "Greetings. You have been summoned by the great Tannelir Tavan."
Hello? Is this a record? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You have been summoned by the great Tannelir Tavan.
Who do you think this is?
You are the crew of the Evasive Emerald.
And how did you get my coding?
Tannelir Tavan has requested your presence.
We
have pinpointed...
Tanamir? Sorry,
We have pinpointed your location. We will meet you outside the gate that you are headed towards.
Right. One more time the name. I'm so sorry.
You may call him the Collector.
Have I heard of this person? I mean, I know Zach has, but have I heard of this person?
No, probably not.
Okay. The Collector. Right. Of course. We will be ready to humbly accept his greetings. Thank you.
As a gesture of goodwill, the Great Collector would have you know this. And you start getting a data sheet downloaded that has all of your faces from security footage. And there is an ongoing bounty.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, you did get on a ship with known criminals, so I mean, that's...
Other than that, didn't do anything wrong.
I was just looking for a good time, you know?
With a bounty of 25 million credits.
Oh, shit.
I immediately, get on the intercom. Everyone awake! Get in the common room. Now.
It's middle of the night.
Yeah.
You guys are...
I've been sleeping with the lugs of Andromeda. I just still have it around my neck.
I just, immediately... I mean, everybody should have the information already in their things, but, I immediately informed them of who just hailed me and what they said, and I show them all the blackmail and the bounty.
Who the fuck's
But I
the
didn't
Collector?
even do anything wrong.
I mean, Maren, you're with us, so...
You're
I
rigged
didn't do
to
anything
fight.
wrong either.
You guys went from plan A to plan T. That's not on me.
Well,
I pitched it as Plan C.
Plan A worked, about half the time.
Or what you told me. Plan A didn't do shit this time.
All right.
I'm literally just snacking.
Okay,
So what do they...
Listen, we need to play along with whatever's about to happen, right? If they are able to pinpoint us in the middle of hyperspace, get all this information, I don't want to fuck with whoever's about to meet us on the other side. And so I think let's just kind of play it along and see what happens. Maybe they simply want to pay us for the lungs.
Yeah, but what if they want to, eat us? Do we play along with that?
Okay, no, obviously, Sadie.
I don't want to play along with
We're
that.
not going to play along if they want
down.
to eat us, Tom. That's not going to happen. We will... Fuck. I don't know. Do you think we shouldn't play along?
Not necessarily, but I think we should have a plan T, you know? We're
Okay.
real good with plans.
Okay, I say plan T, we just run away.
Plenty, we fight.
The ship's a little faster than Tom, so we might be able to get away.
I thought I was so much faster, guys.
You were really bragging about how fast you were. You're pretty average.
I think I'm just as fast as you, if I'm being honest.
Well, wait until I get more experience.
Sure.
True. All right. Yeah.
That's what they all say.
If it goes to shit, I will make us all invisible and we'll head to the ship.
Do you think they can hear us right now?
No,
Maybe.
maybe.
Okay, if they
No.
can't hear us, we're not gonna go invisible and leave.
Right.
It's just kind of confusing
Maybe
a
we
little
should
bit.
just talk to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's plan A.
Okay.
I think that's a great plan A. I'm just saying, what if it's not a good,
Right.
or they don't want to? Because none of us have heard about you haven't heard the collector?
I've never heard of it.
Anybody know?
Anyone that wants to can make a
Oh wait, I mean
non-combat logic check if they want to.
Okay, I am going to, and I'm just going. Do you think I could have maybe an edge on this with my black market access?
Oh yeah, for sure, Zach. Absolutely.
Ooh,
Oh, I
nice.
have that as well.
Then yeah,
Do
if
it.
you have that.
I have a -2 logic.
I
you do.
rolled a
16.
15 logic.
Okay. Yeah, Zach, I would say that you would probably heard of the collector.
Yeah.
You don't know probably that much about it.
Yeah,
You know that
15.
he's very wealthy.
Yeah.
Travels permanently in his own ship, so he's never really like planning.
Probably just know enough to know that he's a fucking entity.
Yeah.
If I've heard of him, that means he's wary of this whole situation.
Yeah.
Like immediately on edge.
He's a name.
Yeah.
He's a name,
I don't
and
know
not
a lot
like
about
a. Yeah.
I don't know a lot about the collector, but he's a name. He's well known. And if he's well known, then he's not to be fucked with. So I think that we just kind of play along and see what we can do.
Well, what does he collect? Maybe we can offer him
He
something.
probably wants the necklace.
Stamps.
Well, what could we
So,
offer
well-
him that's not that?
Depends on his price. I'm fine with selling that if he's got the
Yeah, I
right
mean, if
price.
he's willing to buy the necklace, right. Also, Tom, you cannot wear the necklace when we meet him. We need to hide that necklace on this ship.
Oh, yes.
Actually,
Okay.
Tom, give me the necklace. Please give me the necklace.
Okay.
Come on, Tom.
Okay. I ended up-
My extend invisibility ability also works with an object as long as it's like bigger than me. So I think that I just place it in my quarters and I just make it invisible and I'm just concentrating on that for
Easy
a bit.
enough.
Nice.
You still have probably another couple of hours until you're going to be out of hyperspace.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna
So
do
you have
that
some time.
until I'm gonna do that right when we come out.
I think. I mean, if you guys are fine with it, I think for the
sake
sake
of
of-
brevity.
sake of brevity,
Hey.
we're gonna skip ahead a couple of hours. You guys have had enough time. Maybe you go back to sleep for a little bit. Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can
nerves
you
are
remind
keeping
me
you up.
how much focus you regain with sleep?
Ooh, what a great, what a wonderful question. Do 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 do
Bom,
do.
bom, bom, bom.
Mhm.
Sorry to derail.
Nope, this is a basic rule that I should know.
Me too, then.
You know what? Just for tonight's session, you regain all of it.
Okay,
It's fine.
Cool.
I'm gonna say you had a good enough rest that you were able to recover
Awesome, thank
your
you.
stuff.
We don't have to. It's not a role play thing, but just if this would come up, but whatever. Sadie would act super nonchalant and not caring about like someone knowing about them and where they are and stuff. But as soon as she got back to her room, like basically Google him, see if he's been anywhere near the Shi'ar Empire or like anything like that. Like if she should be worried about him or if he is just a big name in a collection world and probably not an immediate concern for her.
It's kind of hard to say. He's not. searchable in the way that like a celebrity would be.
Sure.
But what Sylas said about him being an entity, that's kind of more the vibe that you're getting. There's not pictures of him.
Mm,
It's all kind of like secondhand, heard from somebody else.
okay.
Yeah, he's never, as far as you can tell, be planetside. There's no like indication of like him beginning. He's just kind of almost like almost like a mythic figure in that way of like, I don't know, they've always just kind of been around.
Sure. Okay. Sadie probably
Okay,
stays up all night.
great. It's only a couple more hours. I would
Yeah.
say like Earth time. I would say you probably got that call around like 4:30 in the morning or something, and it's like kind of early morning hours. Um, so, a few hours are passed, and you know that your ship is about to come out of hyperspace into one of the gateways that power interstellar travel throughout this universe. Only a night's journey. I would say you're still within the Andromeda Galaxy. As your ship starts to slow down, the telltale signs that you're coming out of hyperspace, you are greeted with this image. A ancient looking shard, almost like in the shape of like a spearhead, glowing engravings on the outside of it, hovering right before you as if it knew exactly where you guys were going to be coming out. It faces you for a moment, your ship's porthole looking out onto this, and you see just a small sliver of light open, giving you permission to dock your ship.
I immediately, slowly, and carefully, but deliberately pull the ship in.
Great.
This is creepy as hell.
Pull the ship in. It's all white. You can't really tell the dimensions of the space. It just looks bright. It almost feels like that reflex of when you first step out into like a really bright exterior, and it takes your eyes a second to adjust. Once you are settled, the gateway shuts down. You are now free to leave your ship and venture onto this larger ship, if you so choose.
All right, everyone, maybe just let me do most of the talking.
Works for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Last time.
Okay. You all step off the ship. The room seems to come into focus a little bit more as you step off the ship. There's only one door at the opposite end of the space. You can see now that the gateway which would open that let your ship in has now closed. And with that, the lights are kind of starting to recede, adjusting a bit. It's a very sleek space. There's just not a lot of detail in this space. It almost looks like just not a lot of detail, but at the same time timeless. Make your way across this large space into another door that opens in front of you. And you are greeted with what looks like walls and walls and walls made up of individual boxes. Containers containing all sorts of different things make up the walls of this ship. You see various artifacts from places you might recognize, cultures you might recognize, some that look ancient, some which don't look familiar at all and you can't make heads or tails of.
This is where the Easter eggs would be that people would find.
As you are sort of standing in this entryway, a little like an orb thing appears in front of you, and in text across its spherical surface goes, "Hello.
Hello.
Please.
Oh.
Follow me.
Please.
The collector welcomes you." And it kind of goes off and starts going down the halls.
This is creepy as fuck, guys.
Yeah, I have my Just be polite and ready and
I
polite and
you
ready.
think he's gonna eat us?
No, he's not going to eat us. No one's going to eat us.
He might eat us.
Sadie,
How do you know?
because we would already be eaten.
guess
I
we
just
would
don't
be-
want to be eaten.
If
I gotta
we
admit.
walk up to a feast, I'm not eating it. He can't fatten me up. Mm-mm.
I mean, if there's food, I'll probably eat. I'm kind of hungry.
I mean, it depends on the
Please.
food, I guess.
I would just beg all of you to keep it together.
You feel as if it's a bit odd. The containers are all basically just glass, but because there's so many things, it still creates like a wall. Like you still very much feel like it is. It's not see-through because there's just so much stuff, but it's hard to kind of have your eye land on something. But there's all sorts of different things, from stationary objects, confusing technology, even some organic specimens. Some alive.
Whoa.
Wait, he's got it. He does.
Just keep
Um,
walking, Sadie.
Make your way. It's kind of, you feel like it's odd. You're not like, there's no like curvature really to the outside as much. It looks pretty blocky, but it does feel like you're just constantly circling. This goes for a strange amount of time. Time feels almost malleable here. Or maybe it's just a general feeling of unease. But eventually, you find yourselves in a grand study. This actually has real walls with books lining them. An artificial fire, looks like just like a screen that's projecting a fire that is going. And sitting in an armchair is a man with white hair, short, messy. He has a white goatee, wearing a red suit, a plume of feathers at his collar. This is the collector.
Oh, shit.
Does he look human to me?
Yeah, he looks pretty human. You can't really tell where the feathers are coming from, but
Okay.
for all, yeah, pretty humanoid. One might say if there was a film, Javier Bardem could play him. In that film.
I lean over to Sylas. His coat's red, so you don't see the blood.
Oh, the Evasive Emerald. This is terribly exciting for me.
Oh, well, this is a pleasure for us to meet someone of your esteem, sir.
I've heard you all got yourself into a bit of spot of trouble.
Depends on your definition.
He smiles, his teeth almost perfectly white. He clicks a button, and the wanted, the bounty, appears on a screen from behind him. I have a terribly delightful question for you. Do you have 25 million credits to pay this bounty?
Not yet.
Exactly. I'm willing to offer you an extraordinary offer. I have credits to spare. I would like to offer you all a job.
Right. Well,
Why?
as you can see, obviously...
It's a wonderful question. I'll answer. To get behind Game World, to catch them off guard it's quite fun for me to watch. Not only that, but you all aren't good enough yet that I know you're a little bit desperate. There's no shame in it. Everyone has to start somewhere, even in thievery. His eyes lock with you, Tom. Terran. New.
Yep.
Fascinating.
How's it going? Are you a Terran too?
That's funny. I was wondering when your kind would join us on the intergalactic stage. It's been a while.
Here we are. I'm the Terran representative.
He's nice.
I have something to show. Oh, you'll find this delightful. He starts rummaging through. He kind of gets up from his large, cushy chair and starts rummaging through the shelves, looking for something, kind of leaving you all to your own devices for a little bit.
I
this guy.
I just kind of like. I think this is going well. Just.
I don't think he's gonna eat us, just as an update.
I don't.
But he fiddles with something. Do you know why I'm called the Collector? In case it wasn't glaringly obvious by now.
You collect rare and magnificent things.
Anything and everything. Eons of work are in this ship of mine. And I have something that you're all going to find quite fascinating, especially you, Terran boy.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Do you know when your kind first sought to venture past its surface?
I'm sure I learned this in some history book.
It was, for me, not that terribly long ago. A blink of an eye, almost. For you, for your people, it was a few decades ago. He presses play, and on a screen, a grainy 1960s video appears. Man on screen, some mustache, graying hair on the side of his head. Today is July 14th, 1963. My name is Dr. Reed Richards, and in a few short hours, me and 3 of my closest associates on this planet are going to venture out onto the intergalactic stage as the first representatives of humanity. I feel extraordinarily confident in my team, in our work, that we will be successful. We are coming to greet you in peace. At this time, there's some text that is kind of scrolling on the bottom of the screen. It's saying what he's saying in English text, and then it starts to kind of morph into other shapes and different kinds of like attempts at languages. You can tell it's acting as a kind of cipher. I would say for Maren and Sadie, it's not like he's not writing things in the Cree language or the Shi'ar language, but you are getting like what he's getting at. Like it is kind of, he's somehow using this intergalactic code to kind of communicate what he's getting across, so that if someone would get this message, they would be able to get the point. The video continues. We believe that our kind can go beyond the stars, that we can accomplish more than what is just on planet that we call Earth. We are delighted to meet you. We hope we get the honor. And if, God forbid, we fail, he pauses, frowns, and the video ends. Their ship blew up in orbit. I looked it up. I was curious to know. It did not make it.
Sadie actually laughs.
Well, they weren't that good of a representation of the Terran people, so I have come here on their behalf to welcome the Terran people to space.
I'm delighted.
Cool.
Now, the matter of your bounty.
Mm-hmm.
I have a job, as I said, for you all. And if you meet the requirements, I'm willing to make all of this disappear. You can continue on your illustrious careers of criminality.
Well, if you don't mind, what is the job?
I lost something recently, or rather it was taken from me. A new item that was due to arrive to my collection. Something terribly old. Something terribly fun. It was taken from me and I would like you to find it, retrieve it and deliver it back to me.
Sure. What is it?
A weapon.
Give
A
us
big
what
gun?
give us what details you have, and the crew of the Evasive Emerald will have that item to you in, as you said, the blink of an eye.
Those are the details that you need. The only other thing I can offer you is where they were headed. Clicks another button on the remote in his hand, and an intergalactic map shows up. They've disabled the tracker by now, but I know where they were headed. I need you all to go to the edge of the universe. Oh, don't worry, the accommodations are actually quite nice.
May I ask you, why us? I'm sure you have
Because you're good.
the options of many people, and I'm honored, but curious.
It's a fair question. You're good enough to get a proper job done at someplace dangerous enough like Game World, but you're not established enough to draw attention wherever you go. If I were to hire the most notable bounty hunters in the galaxy, well, they would cause a commotion the second they set foot on that. It would cause a scene. I need this handled quietly.
Well, then we are at your service.
Delighted. He reaches out his hand. Shake on it.
I shake his hand.
Oh, delightful. Well, I've downloaded the path that you need to go to your ship's navigation. All you need to do is get on your precious ship and off you pop.
Out of curiosity, before we part ways, are you in the market for a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry?
No.
Right. Well, if you know anyone who is...
Oh, keep it. Trust me, I'm sure it suits you all better than it would me.
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Collector.
Off you pop.
Off we pop.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Collector.
Back away.
Sits down in his chair and goes back to his reading. You all can make your way back to your ship.
I think that went well.
I
I
think
don't think it's like
the only thing that I would like to keep an eye out for as we are making our way back to the ship, and I doubt I'm going to be able to see anything from what you've described, but I'm simply looking for any, like, offensive capabilities or is there any security system here? Is there basically not in an effort to, like, do anything mischievous, but, like, how like powerful is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to basically, like, see, like, do I see any turrets? Do I see any security guards? Do those floating orb things look like they have you know what I mean? I'm just like, do I see...
Yeah, you don't see any sort of... make a vigilance check for me.
Yeah,
Anyone
like I said,
that wants to check out can
I
make
might
a vigilance
not...
check.
Yeah, you described it as pretty barren, so there might not be anything visible, but...
I think part of the... Well, it's probably... I don't think I described it very well. It's like, there's so much stuff stacked in here that it's kind of hard to see...
Understood. Yeah.
What exactly sometimes it can be a little like there's so much like on top of each other 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 that it's like, where does your eye go? And like if you search for something you can definitely like land on it. Nothing's hidden.
And also to give you a little bit more before I tell you the role, to give you a little bit more of what I'm looking for, like specifically what I'm looking out for as far as like I vaguely what I'm looking out for, because I can't tell you specifically what I'm looking for, but like I'm looking for the answer to the question, if I can have this question answered, could we potentially say no to this guy and or double cross this guy? Or do I get the impression that those are both very bad things to do? I got an 18. I don't know how you can answer that question, but
I will answer it like this. You don't actually get the sense that there are like a lot of turrets. You haven't seen any guards.
Okay.
And at first you're like, oh, he doesn't really take this that seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you kind of think about it. He is his own security.
Okay. Okay.
So whatever it is, he's not terribly afraid of anything that could come knocking on his door. And also from the exterior, the ship itself looked pretty imposing when you saw it from the outside. So were someone to get in to the ship, they would have a bit of something on
simply the fact that he is so open with everything should tell me how like powerful he is.
You're also seeing a fragment of what this ship is, and he took you on a very deliberate path towards him. You're not getting like full access to his.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to like see what the environment was as we made our way back.
I will say, for flavor and fun, like you mentioned, Zach, as you all are walking past through the halls, what would be a good one? Maren, as you're walking past a bit of glass, there's just a little like one of the bits of the walls, it's more like a glass tube. It's not like a flat thing. And just like looks like a inky blackness that's just kind of hanging out in there, seems to almost without eyes follow you. And then what looks like a rough approximation of your hand kind of like forms up against the glass of it.
Can I is there any just from any of these sort of specimen, like from my medical background, do any of these seem like, this is such a maybe a stupid question, but like unethical? Like they're creatures that are like trapped here, or are they like
do any of them look
like
sentient?
lab rats?
Do any of them look
make a make a vigilance check.
Do any of these creatures have souls?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Or are they
a fantastic 16.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh no, they're sentient. There is 100%. I would say probably like up into the, you like recoil from this inky blackness that just reached out to you. Your vision shoots upwards and you can see looks like a humanoid woman with light green skin and like two antennas coming out of her head, just kind of like sitting in the corner.
Well, like elbow Sadie.
She's up and like you wouldn't be able to like go up to her because she's like you can approximate like floors above you and then like directionally above. But there's a dog in a spacesuit.
Let's just get out of here.
As long as he doesn't want to collect us, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we need to.
We can talk on the ship. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
You all make your way back to the ship. You get safely inside. The docking bay opens. You are free to go. And you do see Sylas, whenever you sit in the captain's chair, there is a automatic path. It does not tell you where you are going, but you see it is
set.
It has the path lined up for you. All you need to do is go to the nearest jump gate.
Right. Let's get out of here and talk. So, I feel, quite frankly, like we have to do whatever this fucking guy says.
Yeah, he's creepy as fuck. Also, it sounds kind of fun.
And it seems like kind of our only way out of this whole the thing.
I'm a little bummed he didn't want the necklace, though. Who are we going to sell this to? Did we think about that?
We can definitely find someone who's going to buy this necklace.
Okay.
But, the bounty
We probably shouldn't
is
just
a
like have it
bit,
on us.
The bounty's a little bit more. We don't have it with us. Actually, I can't keep that thing invisible forever, so we do need to
just
find
put it
a
under
place
your
to
pillow.
stash
I'm sure
it.
it'll be safe there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't want to buy it, maybe I could just wear it.
Tom, Do you
Maybe
think we
not.
went through all of that and a $25 million bounty for a necklace for you to wear?
You're right.
There was something about the way that he
Sorry.
said it suits you all better than it would suit me. That was just a little, I don't know, suspicious.
We should be completely on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's creepy, but he didn't eat us.
Right?
He didn't collect us.
No?
He's willing
Yeah.
to get rid of the bounty that is on our heads.
True.
We're
So
gonna
far,
I
go
mean, if we
very
so
far
good.
away from where we just were.
I mean,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. I think we should do exactly
This
what
sounds
he
great
says.
to me. I don't know about you guys.
I
I
agree.
don't, I
Yeah.
don't see an issue yet. I mean, it was
And also,
very,
if we get to do a job for the
ominous.
collector, the Evasive Emerald, we'll make a name for ourselves. And maybe
Yeah.
we'll be able to find answers for some, places to hide for others, perhaps.
He did show us that video of a really, really smart human.
Yeah, was that
Like-
your dad?
No.
Is that why he was showing?
No.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't
it
know,
was
Terrence.
kind of a slap to the face, like, look at this smart guy who died. And then, like,
Oh.
It was kind of harsh to just like make us kind of feel for this guy and then just say that he
Now,
died.
what was the point of that?
I think he knows that I'm a threat.
Yeah, you
I
are a
think
threat,
he
Tom.
wanted to show us one of his toys
Yeah.
and say, "Look at this," and that was it.
All right.
Kind of reminds me of a kid, but like a really creepy smart kid that's also like really old, but a kid that doesn't want you to play with his toys and also wants to show you the toys because they're so cool.
This is a complicated kid. God.
And I'm sure this kid is really threatened by Tom still.
Maybe.
That might still
Yeah.
be a part of this.
So,
If you need me, I'll clobber him.
okay, back to what we need to do.
That would be a cool catchphrase.
We
It's the time for clobbering.
It's the time to clobber.
so
Clobber
we
o'clock.
know that he is looking for a weapon. We know that it was stolen from him, and we
Yeah.
know that they are going to the place that we are going to, and that's all we know.
Yeah.
Right?
What if it's really big?
It's not.
Oh. How do you know?
I just have a feeling.
Oh, so you don't know.
What
You
if
said
it's
it
a
with so
person?
certainty. Like I thought
I'm
you'd like.
confident.
Guys, he collects people. What if it's a person?
It's not a person.
Then we bring him a person. I mean,
How do you know it's not a person?
I don't know. It's not a person.
See, you're too confident.
As the ship is flying, are you now into the warp gate?
Yeah,
area?
I think that I'm just like, yeah, I'm following the path.
You guys dock at the warp gate, shunted off into hyperspace. You guys are going to be in hyperspace for about 3 sleeps. So anything that you guys want to get done on your trip to the edge of the known universe, you, for the first time, Sylas, are seeing your destination is on the very edge of the map.
Yeah. One of
that excites me.
one thing that I want to do, this might be the only thing, but the one thing I definitely want to do is, as a part of my backstories, I have the traits, connections. This character knows someone with access to and knowledge of a particular field. / I also have black market access. This character knows how and where they can buy and sell hard to find and potentially illegal things. And so just using both of those knowledges, seeing if I can find out anything about if anybody who's in the know, any smugglers that I know, any other thieves that I know that would have heard of any jobs the collector was wanting or any items he was really going after. Seeing if I can learn anything about this item somehow through my connections.
Yeah, I would say probably it would take you until kind of the end of like your travel to get the
Yeah.
information back. But I would say that no one has really been reached out to by the collector. That's kind of new information
Yeah.
to everybody that you reached out to. But what they are able to provide you with are basically like, for lack of a better word, flight logs. for anything that has recently exited hyperspace at whatever destination you're going to be going towards.
Oh, okay, cool.
So they can at least give you a like inventory list of like, hey, wherever you're going, you know that person's going to be exiting at this gate. Here's everybody that went through that gate in this space of time.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Nice.
Knowledge to have.
Sadie just kind of hangs out. She actually seems really excited and not like extra, I think, excited even more for this one than another one you guys definitely notice. And so she's just bopping around the ship.
I think I would check in with, well, I mean, honestly, both of them, but probably one at a time. I would check in with Maren, and just be like, hey, are you all right?
I guess this is a larger scale, but I've been wanted before, so.
I know, but with this bounty, I mean, you might be more, I mean, very clearly there is a location that you were at recently. You know I have your back, Maren. I brought you onto this ship because I said I can protect you, and I meant that. But are you alright? I mean...
I don't know. It seems like a good time to go to the edge of the universe.
Agreed. If we are going to have a $25 million bounty on us, it's good to get out of Dodge, as they say on Midgard.
I know that he was just being maybe cryptic, but I'm a little worried about this necklace, and I don't know if we could be tracked. Can I like spend some time?
Yeah, maybe see what you can...
Yeah,
do to
so
figure
I
out.
have scientific expertise, which is like mostly for research, but it also says if I have access to an appropriate lab, I can gain a second edge on like logic checks made when dealing with scientific research. Can I just like take the necklace and just like make sure that it's just a necklace? Can I just like really inspect like the materials for anything that is electronic or magical or whatevs?
Totally. I would say with your time, for those at home, they built their own ship before the dream started, and one of the things that they got was a med bay. And so within that time, you would be able to use your expertise to really examine the necklace, go over it and over it. It's honestly just really nice jewelry. There's nothing else going on with it. It is just very expensive, high quality jewels. The box that came in had a tracker in it. Kind of went on the fritz as soon as you went into hyperspace. That kind of distance isn't really meant for something like this. And now, especially as you're going further and further to the edge of the known universe, the tracker is kind of a moot point.
I'll destroy it just in case.
Great. Destroy it just in case. Great. But the necklace itself is just a totally normal, fancy necklace.
Great. I will take it to Tom.
Yes.
Okay. It's just a necklace, but it is an expensive necklace, so you get 5 minutes and you have to sit down.
Can I at least sit down in front of a mirror?
Absolutely, but you have to sit down first.
I find a mirror and sit down.
Necklace like on
Speaking of children.
Oh my god, you're like Moulin Rouging Tom with the necklace.
And that's when Sylas walks in to talk to Tom.
Well, the second person I
is
wanted to
that
talk
what
to
you're gonna do?
was Sadie.
Okay.
So I would find
Tom walks. He walks in to talk to Tom. Is like, nope, and just leaves.
Probably, yeah. He finds Sadie. Where would he find Sadie?
I think a lot of the time she hangs out in just like the common area, and she always like tightly winds a little ball of electricity, so it's almost like a bouncy ball, and she just like throws it against a wall, and she's just like hanging out doing that.
I would
She would throw it at you as soon as you walk in.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was going to turn myself invisible
Oh, okay.
and sneak up. And as soon as you throw it, be like, try to be like right where it lands, and then like pop up and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Fuck. Why? You know what gets me every time, and it makes me mad every time, but like also props because it's like really cool or whatever.
Well, I can't make myself a little bouncy ball, so that's nice.
I throw it at him.
Ow.
Yeah.
So your name was broadcast all over the near quadrant of the galaxy. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Not great, honestly. But also knew it would happen eventually. So maybe relieved that if someone, you know, that I'll know either way if, I don't know, I'm in trouble or whatever, but I don't know. It sucks, but we're also not there anymore and we're going really far away again, so
He moves her legs off the couch and sits down next to her. And he says, I've never told you this, but the reason I'm even out here in the first place is because my parents were killed. And I'm looking for someone, and I have been for a long time. But that's beside the point. But what is the point is I'm out here because of family. And I didn't bring you and Maren and even Tom onto this ship willy-nilly. It took a lot for me to accept new members of my family. But that's what you are now. You're a family I chose. You don't have to feel that way about me, but that's how I feel about you. And that's how I feel about Maren, and yes, even Tom. And so, I've got your back, and even if, I don't know, Celestials forbid, something were to happen to you, I wouldn't just give up there. Me and Tom and Maren would throw together some kind of plan T and we'd get you out of whatever situation you needed to get out of. Alright? So just know that.
I appreciate that. I really do. And I know I have told a lot of stories about why I'm on the run and how I got here. And if you're willing to fight a whole empire for me, cool. I would pretty much consider that family in my book. But also, you don't have to do that if push comes to shove.
I might not be willing to fight an entire empire, but I'm definitely willing to run away from an entire empire for you. It is the Evasive Emerald, after all.
It's true.
They'll have to catch us
Been
first.
pretty successful at it for, like 5 months now, so maybe they should suck at it.
If there's
Maybe
one thing
really
I'm
bad.
good at, it's not getting caught. I might get caught in the act. That might happen often, but
Yeah. A little bit.
I thought if I was just honest with her. Nah, it didn't work. She screamed immediately.
Yeah. Well, shit happens.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our job went so smooth.
Would you
Effortless.
guys,
Maybe next time.
what'd you get?
Me
from
and
did you rig the fight? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet on the loser. Won a bunch of money.
How much?
I can't remember.
2,500.
2,500.
All right. Just a million
So-
times that, and we're there.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be fights where we're going. Just, if it ain't broke, we know this job kind of works, so
Listen,
slowly but surely.
I do need you to do me a favor, though. I need you at some point to just check on Tom and make sure that he's doing all right.
Why can't you
Because
check on Tom?
I can't.
You're checking on me. It's like your vibe. You're the captain. You gave me this whole family speech. That speech was great. Just rinse and repeat for Tom. He'll love it.
I don't think Tom needs that speech. I think Tom needs a friend
Yeah.
and to not feel alone, which is kind of what I think maybe that video made him feel like.
I guess that's fair.
And if the captain comes and talks to him, I'm just doing my job as the captain, like he said. But if you go and talk to him, maybe a friend's checking in on him.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am good at what I do. I do have the trait beguiling.
So do I. I just don't like using it.
As this conversation ends, we get to the last couple days of your long journey. Anything anyone else want to do? Any other conversations that want to happen?
I'll wait a day, but I'll go talk to Tom.
Okay.
During his 5 minutes with the necklace that I assume he gets daily.
I get 5 minutes a day. Yeah. Yeah.
It's supervised. It's strictly supervised.
I'll take over for Maeve and be like, I got it today. I'll
Great.
do it
Thank
today.
you.
I'll do it today. I'm on Tom duty. Poor Matt.
Tom necklace duty.
Matt has not made any of the choices about Tom that are crazy. We have made them for him.
I don't know. He did grab the lady and run.
I told him to.
I was gonna say that was Zach's idea. Matt just unfortunately has a character that we all know Matt usually goes to.
Yeah, I mean, it's ultimately my fault.
I'll get the necklace and I'll find him probably sitting waiting at the mirror for it. Hey Tom, got your. I guess it's yours. It feels like yours, even if it's not. But here's the necklace.
All right, I put on my best khaki jacket for this.
My best khaki jacket.
The more you wear it, the more it does look good on you. I will say that.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm a royal king that's looking over my empire, and everything that I have is grand and worth a lot of money, and everything I do is important for 5 minutes a day.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that is true, just in general. I mean, once we sell this necklace, we're gonna be rolling in it. Once we do this job, we'll be known entities. People will be fear us, love us. I don't think it's that far off, Tom, that you're gonna be King Emperor Tom kind of style.
Yeah, I guess it'd be cool to be big Emperor Tom. I guess I would be pretty good at it if I was an emperor. Do you think I'd be pretty good at it?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you would be good at it, and so would everyone else on the ship. So I think because I'm on the ship too, I think we'd all be good at it.
We'll be
if we're all...
co-emperors of our kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Great.
I never thought that I'd be a co-emperor of anything. So in my head, we're already co-emperors.
Perfect. Yeah, because you can, choose. I think everybody can choose where their home is. So if one home doesn't work out, why not find another and then become emperor?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Definitely didn't work out on Earth for me. So like, just get up here in space, and it's not like anyone on Earth really knows me or cares about me. So I'll be an emperor in space, and everyone will love me here. I think, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know we give you a lot of shit, but you also know that we'd do anything for you, Tom, right?
I do know that, but I haven't detected any of shit you've given me. I mean, you allow me to wear the necklace 5
Yeah, that's
minutes.
just like if it happens and you hear that, know that we'd still do anything for you. Just if it happens. Because that's, what family does. They give each other shit. They,
Yeah.
kind of
Okay. Thank
poke
you.
fun. So, like, as we're getting to a family status, that could happen soon. So I'm just like, preemptively.
I got it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think
Yeah.
for I'll be on the lookout for anyone like making fun of me or anything. But I know it's family, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. If anyone else outside of us makes fun of you, though, like, let us know because I will kill them. But us is cool because we love you.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I've got a huge list of people on Earth.
Yeah.
If you
And
want to
if
kill
you,
them,
a whole, like, planet seems like a lot, but, like, if there's specific people, yeah, give me that list.
hmm,
But with that, also, like, I know as well as anyone what it feels like to not be able to go home and to have kind of your own people hate you, feel negatively about you. So if you ever like want to talk about that, I'm here for you. And I'll put a hand on his shoulder. I'll like stand behind you in the mirror and like squeeze your shoulders as I'm like looking at you in the mirror and like it
hmm.
looks genuine, but also like she's struggling a little bit to say.
Oh, thank you. I would love to bond over people hating us. You know, this like game world and getting this necklace, it feels good because, and I was trying to think, why does it feel so good? And it's like, this is like we've accomplished something, like we did it. I mean, it's stealing something, but it just feels good to like do something,
Yeah.
like everything I ever do usually doesn't work or anything like that. And I just like grabbed it and I was like, this
Who knew
worked.
Plan T was like our best plan? That should have been
Yeah.
maybe Plan F instead, like a little higher
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. And it's like all of you guys have like crazy powers and like, electric and disguise and, and stuff like that. And then I was like, I'm going to run fast. And then I was like, wait, it didn't like work like that. And I was like, oh, what am I doing here or whatever. But then I grabbed it and I was like, I know why I'm here.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we literally wouldn't have succeeded without you.
wow. Wow. Well, I guess my 5 minutes is up. I'm going to miss it.
I'll
I'll
give you
take
another minute. I won't tell anyone, and I'll just stand there awkwardly for another minute and let him
Oh,
I'm just
revel in
posing.
the
it.
camera pulls back. We go to this cosmos. What a beautiful moment. Shortly the next day, you guys are in your fourth day of travel now, when you start getting the alert that you're about to come out of hyperspace. Get into your positions, knowing that you are about to see what not that many people get to see, the edge of the known universe.
I always knew the universe was flat.
uh, as your ship comes out of hyperspace, you are greeted with uh, just mostly the vacuum of space. There aren't any planets around here. The only thing is an incredibly. The only thing is the biggest thing most of you probably have actually seen. Um, Floating right in front of you is what looks like a giant, probably roughly the size of Manhattan, uh, floating skull with the beginning of a spinal column.
Ugh.
You see various ships are docking in what looks like the eye socket. and your ship automatically starts to move forward to this giant floating skull on the edge of nowhere. And that's where we're going to end this week's session. Thank you all so much for joining. Had a great time. These characters are great already. Really excited to see what goes on and what adventures happened in Nowhere with a K-N-O-W.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my players. The best superheroes anyone could ask for. I do say that every time, and I do really mean it every time. And as always, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Da, 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 da.